All right, we're back. Some more Lilith worker bees. There's been a bunch of shit with the Iran war and everything, a bunch of new 33s, but I'll do that video later. I just stumbled onto this new Lil Wayne shit. New Lilith Wayne. Yeah, all the rappers. Lil doesn't mean little. It's short for Lilith. So, let's check this out.
One. I'm calling niggas out like a 5-7. I'm a drown in the pussy, so I slam the buckets inside. One.
So he's coming out on stage as a bug now. And they're saying it's like a Men in Black alien costume. But obviously not.
How could there not be aliens in general?
There's definitely. But we also have to understand what an alien is.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? None of us knows. We don't even know if they're from another planet. The only alien that we supposedly knew was the one from Roswell that lived, J-Rod.
I didn't know his name was J-Rod.
Yeah.
I don't know about him.
Yeah.
How do you get the name J-Rod?
I think they may have named him.
Oh, okay.
And supposedly they were trying to get him back to where the hell he's from. And J-Rod said, I'm not from another planet. I'm from another time. He said that your world will end in a cataclysm. And some people will make it, a lot of people will. And they'll have to live within the planet. Basically go in.
Yeah, this already happened a bunch of times.
Like ants.
Yeah.
And that civilization, that time will last so long that we'll adapt to living there.
Right.
And just like we adapt to everything else, we're going to start adapting to being an insect. Yeah. And just like an insect. And we're devoid of light.
Eat the bugs.
That's why aliens' eyes are so big. Because they don't, whatever, there's no light. And the atmosphere is so dense. That's why they don't grow. That's why they don't grow too tall, because the atmosphere don't allow them to.
How do you know all this information? Where's it? You just do like
Because
YouTube
he's
videos
a
and whatnot.
Lilith Possessed demon.
How do you find this stuff? You got a guy on the inside?
No.
Yeah, no, he's got a demon inside.
How could there not be aliens in general?
There's definitely.
So, yeah, the guy's a total puppet. He's probably, graped by that Birdman guy who was his boss. But let's check out some pictures here. Comes out on stage late as fuck. So, why would you do this? He's a dragonfly. The snake and the dragon. And it's like furries, the hive mind's just going to do whatever they're told to do. So there'll be like a group of buggies probably pretty soon. Hopefully the mics and shit's good. My OBS restarted. Here's SZA. And she's doing more bug shit. You can see this is all like satanic. It's all about like the wheat and the chaff. They mock the shit out of people. Here she is again, coming out on an ant. This makes total sense, right? Bugs and music. And the shit goes way back. It's, since the beginning of music. You got the Beatles. It's the beginning of it all became popular. Here's the Rolling Stones taking off their flesh masks, showing you. They're inverted. All right, it's inverted rays. The devil inverts everything. And so you can't really get a more opposite of a human than a bug. Like we have skeletons inside, theirs are outside. Here's the band Alien Ant Farm. You can see it's half flesh, half like a robot bug. Here's U2 showing you in their video. They pull off their masks. They're a bug. Humans, we copy bugs. The antennas. Here's Lady Gaga's dress. It's a bug feeding on semen. The serpent. They are the serpent race. The Match.com, whatever dating site. Remember when Satan matched with Lilith, the bug? Let's see that. This is the Vatican altar. It's a bug feeding on semen. So this is all Lilith and Satan. Here's SZA again. Even her phone is like a bug case. She's a bug again. Yeah. You want to listen to some music? I got bebop, Beethoven, Beyonce, Beatles, Beastie Boys, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Justin Bieber. Oh, do you have anything from Sting? And yeah. So Mr. Mustache, Mr. H, he knew all about this shit, and so did the Egyptians. You don't make a car that's a beetle, like a bug, a BW bug, unless you're worshiping this shit. It's really weird how the human skull looks just like a beetle. So, yeah, it's who really made flesh? There's the U2 again. And it's tons. It's all over the music industry. It's all over, the movies. Um, Ant-Man, Ant-Man, and then you had Ant-Man and the Wasp, Satan and Lilith, Ant by Christ. You have uncles and you have aunts, right? It's like, what's worse than ants in your pants? Uncles. Here's Iron Maiden. It's a beetle. These people are all just demonic. The whole music industry is demonic. Don't believe me? Here's the Lilith Fair, where all the little skanks get together. They have a nice little satanic, pro-abortion, pro-girl power, all their bullshit, feminazism. So yeah, Sarah McLachlan, Indigo Girls, Jew L, Cheryl Crow, all the little skiz yanks. Here's another demon, Katy Perry. She's now dating the Canadian tard. He's also a demon. So here's her brand new video, just came out. She turns into a scorpion, starts like killing shit. Like the locusts from the pit have scorpion tails. Yeah, yeah. Here's Nicki, Satan Nicki Minaj. He's in the trap. What's the trap? Yeah, your flesh suit. That's what. The trap is here in retard hell. Earth. Sting. Yeah, Sting. That's a cool name. Hey, Sting, I'm going to have you pose like a scorpion, okay, for your albums? Okay, cool. Here's the Vatican. They have hexagon souls trapped in the fucking ceiling. Lights. Here's a band, Scorpions. Right, another female and a scorpion. Wow, Katy Perry, you're so unique. Wow. Savage Amusement. People are fucking sick, dude. Here's this tardigan, SZA. Like scissors or like a bug's mandibles. And she's going on all these hot ones, chicken eating shows. Bugged out. Watch it burn. What burn? Yeah. Humans. The earth. Love that shit. So here's two other Liliths. You got Taylor Swift, and wow, why would you have a dress that's the same as a famous Lilith painting? Snakes crawling up your fucking leg. And then here's Melania, and I heard she designed this dress for. It was some ad for her movie. It was on a commercial, and they're like, "Yeah, she even designed her own dress." Well, yeah, of course she did. It's a Lilith dress. Here's the snake crawling up her one leg. So, and here's Eminem. Here's Lilith hiding behind the curtains. So then I'm listening to music, Spotify. This comes up. It's called Lith. So you have Lil, like Lil Wayne, and you have the Lith. And this spare tire right here is Lilith peeking out. She's the pale faced demon, the lady in red, all that. Yeah, you got to sell your soul. You want to get famous, music industry. No problem. Sell that soul to the J-Rat producers. Here's Elon Musk's mom. She's wearing her Lilith mask. Here's Lilith right here. This is Lilith. Here's a Lilith mask. Silence of the Lambs. There's Beyonce doing Lilith on her Instagram. Right, all these guys. Lilith Dirk. He's doing the one eye. The weekend. You know, like Saturn Day. Satan. Saturn. There's Drake. And he's all about the scorpions and the owls, which is Lilith. The blue devils, the blue tent. Here's the Vatican altar. This is the Peter altar. You see the Peter, you see the vagina, semen, and here's the bug slurping it up. Here's Lady Gaga's Oscar dress. Bug. Ween. Snake. Feeding on it. I can show you the shit over and over, so when you know the shit's true. Why do women get all these tattoos like a fucking bug mouth down there? Just go look at, just type in bug tattoos. It's absolute trend. The hive mind. Here was the girl in the Match.com commercial. She's a bug. Here's the female reproductive system. Why does it look like a bug? And a sheep. Oh, let's find out what. What's a nympho? A woman with a very strong sexual desires. What's a nymph? An immature form of an insect that does not change greatly as it grows. Dragonfly, mayfly, or a locust. Weird. Hey, look, there's the portal. There's the soul portal hole right there. And during the Cooties 19, you had idiots like this wearing bugs around their face. Just to show you in the Matrix, they put the bug in you and then you can't talk anymore. During COVID, turns you into a locust. Your stupid little face diaper. Fucking idiots. Yeah. Ladybugs, dragonflies, we copy the shit. This little worm during COVID was like, why are you bringing out a locust saying get vaxxed? And that's double X because it's female. Double X is female, XY is male. That's not even how you fucking spell vaxxed. This is one of the most popular games. The kids are playing it, Call of Duty. Why does the guy have a bug on his mask? See it? Legs. There's the mandible, legs. The shit is just taking over everywhere for no reason. And the Satan and Lilith Match.com. And they're naming all these musicians after bugs. So Lady Gaga's named after the demon wasp. Yeah, turns cockroaches into zombies. Whoa, cool. That's something I want to be named after, right? Sweet. And then here she is dressed up like the wasp, named after. This is where shit gets really weird. This is Washington, D.C. from above. And it's in a big owl, which is the symbol for Lilith. But it's also a bug. So you got, hopefully you can see this with the green screen because this is normally green. You got eyeball. Here's the mandibles. And right here is a statue with the sheep. When you flip it upside down, invert this guy's head. Forget the name of the statue, but I'll show you it. Giant bugs eating buildings in London. Yeah, that's making a lot of sense. Bugs. Bugs are gross. Most humans naturally hate bugs. So why would you get these on your body? It's like, yeah, I want to stare at some creepy bugs. really gets me going. All right, so here's the statue of the guy's face that is right here in this bug's mandibles. Okay, just like right here. This altar, when you zoom out, it's a sheep. Right here is the sheep. Eyeball, mouth, nose, right ear. It should be pretty obvious. So, in this bug's mouth, it's feeding on seed, human seed. Right here. This is all semen coming out of this Peter. Right here. It's melting into angels. You got adult females down here, and they're luring the young males up here, down here to hell. So, right here, you invert this guy's face that's on the statue. Right here. Anybody can go look this up. You just flip the image, right? Here's the sheep's head. Eyeball. Here's its ear. Here's its mouth. And shit, the circle's kind of blocking it, but you'll see its nostrils right here. So these are impossible things. You can't have that many things the same like that. Who's designing the shit? These are all different designers. They're all possessed. And I can show you all kind of. I'm gonna have a video with the church altars. It's all the same shit. I barely even looked into like altars. I could probably find 1,000 of them if I really wanted to. I spent like 10 minutes just looking at churches in my neighborhood. All right, here's Tyler Swift doing the one eye. Here's her little demon Satan showing off his blue devil, blue Pfizer poison jab. And I'm gonna make a prediction right here. There, if this isn't a dude, let's just pretend, and they tell you that she's pregnant, that firstborn baby, not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. And I'll show you why. A Dolly Parton asks for their baby, does the double horns. The Egyptians, they're doing cocoons like bugs. They basically, want to be reborn like a butterfly. It's the shit that all these stupid scientists won't tell you. Oh, they're trying to preserve it. Sean Honeycombs. Sean Combs, did he? His dog's name was Honeycombs. The lawyer for all the victims, the Buzz B law firm. 311, 3 times 11, 33. Their latest concert, Bad Flower with Sitting on Saturn. Satan. Saturn to Satan. Saturn Day. Queen Elizabeth died. This was on a Thursday night football. I don't know if it was a halftime thing, but it was in memory of this absolute lizard breath demon. And wait a minute. Why does she have a golden bug skeleton right under her name? There's another creepy fucking one up here too above her. What? Wait, why is Buzz the Bee Aldrin the duper of the sheep in fake space and fake moon landings? We can't go back to the moon. The technology goes backwards at NASA. Wait a minute. Why is he a bug? Hey, why is the IRS logo a bee too? Then I'm at a Mexican restaurant. I have a Corona, with my breakfast burrito, just sitting there. And I have my hand like kind of like over this part a little bit. And I'm like, holy shit. And I just blocked out down here. It's like 4 demons. And they're like dancing over this. But here you go. It's the crown portal hole feeding on the ween. Just like the Vatican altar. Just like Lady Gaga's dress. The person who designed Lady Gaga's dress in the Vatican altar they didn't design all 3 of these. This is demonic possession. And so here's Adidas. You see it on my hat? They have the pyramid, 3 of them. 3 is Satan. And it's a bug. It's just a bee. They just inverted the stripes that would be here. That's it. Adidas, the original one. They have a video on a music, not a music video, a commercial where they show that the demons created humans and they're the originals. So you have to do the one eye with a bee, so it totally makes sense. The Masons are the beehive, the hive mind, controlling the hive mind with frequencies, music, movies, all the entertainment. These glasses, all these rappers wear these bee glasses. You got Gucci making Lilith bags that are like $1,500. Here's Beyonce, and she's named after the Scaptia Beyonce. Let's name bugs after Prince and Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Like, what the fuck? Here was the Challenger of NASA. It blew up into a satanic scorpion, and all these people actually survived. Here's this demon, Hollywood witch. This is called a human scorpion on ridiculousness. It's their whole logo, filmed inside the Masonic Satanic Temple. Drake's album, Scorpion. Yeah, they have blue blood scorpions. Copper makes the blood blue. Here's the real skull bug. Katy Perry doing the one eye. She's absolutely Lilith possessed. Pretty sure dad's a pastor, minister, or something. Yeah, that doesn't do shit. So yeah, here's Beyonce as a bee. She's the queen bee. Kamala Harris is the K hive. Just pull that up quick, show you. I'm telling you, this shit is just spreading like crazy. Hashtag used by an informal online community supporting Kamala Harris, the K hive. The hive mind. Let's get everybody in a hive mind, and then we'll feminize all the men like a fucking beehive. And then it's just easier to control them all. Here's the Scorpion band. Black and white. Masonic checkerboard guitar. Devil horns. They always have crosses too. They love that shit. They love the torture. The blood sacrifice. This little tiny hat worm. Right, they all do the one eye. And this is funny. My name's Lindsay Graham. Who the fuck names your boy Lindsay? Yeah, this is my son, Lindsay, and my daughter, Larry. What a fucking tart. So, anyways, Lindsey Graham, this little demon warmonger. Hopefully, he's right back down here as like reborn as like a Lebanese child. He gets fucking bombed, feels his pain he created. Here he is. He's called a ladybug. He's called Lady G. And I was like, what? I kept hearing that. Apparently, it's some rumor he was having like male prostitutes and they all hated him because he was a horrible customer. Apparently, is it what that's all about? Fucking creep. So, yeah, man. You want to go big time? Just bend over. Sell that soul. Right. I'll do it. You got two eyes. One's good, one's bad. So cover up that good eye. Get to work doing bad. Lightning bolt. Get all these little demons. Fucking burn them all. I think that's it. Try to keep it quick. What else? I think that's it, guys. Hit the like and subscribe if you like the content. Me pumping more videos out here. I got tons of stuff to show you guys that no one else is talking about. Nobody even knows about the shit. So stay tuned. All right.